I know right now a lot of you are complaining, are are crying and moaning and bitching. I know some of you out there right now are probably considering to cancel your WrestleMania plan. Hell,
I'm not going to WrestleMania now.
there's some of you out there right now who are probably planning to cancel your WWE Network subscription. There's some of you out there that are saying, "Oh, I'm done with WWE now. Oh God, there's a chance to push Dean Ambrose to the main event spot." But no, WWE, you guys decided to push Roman Reigns. How dare you guys? How dare you all? I hate this company now. Fuck them. Fuck
Pretty
them.
sure
Go
that
to
wasn't
hell.
the main problem.
Nah, I'm sure there's people out who feel that way right now. To be honest here. But at the end of the day, guys, come on. Instead of bitching and moaning, I'll agree. I'll admit. I'm gonna say it right now. To me, FastLane sucked.
I think that's the general consensus.
It sucked. But
Dude, this was as bad as Capital Punishment 2011, dog.
Oh my god, thank you for reminding me of that horrendous pay-per-view.
That's that bad, dude.
Oh.
Now, here's the question. Was this as bad as December to
No, not
Dismember
no,
of
no, no, not,
2006?
nothing
So
will
bad
touch
you
that
can't even
one.
get the pay-per-view name right. That's
I
fantastic.
don't know. I don't know. It's pretty damn close, though, Chase.
No, 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 no,
I
no,
mean,
no, no, no,
it has the
No.
argument. I mean, this was a terrible show, and you had a main event that's largely forgettable, and it featured your main babyface in Brock Lesnar. So
I
that's a
think
good argument.
I think part of the big reason that this sucked as bad as it did was because one, WWE was hoping to have a lot of expectations. They pretty much build everything into the main event match. They didn't give two shits about the other matches at all, to be completely honest. I
Hmm.
mean, they had some build in some of them, but I mean, they literally dumped everything. Why the fuck did they have a highlight package for the six-man tag team match? Can someone please answer me why they needed to have a fucking highlight package for that
Because they
six-man
gotta
tag
make
team
the
match?
Wyatt family look cool.
Fuck. I just. It's another one of those things where WWE just funnels everything into the fucking main event, expect it to draw and have it be their A show. More like a piece of shit is what it really was. It just.
To be honest, though, Connor, the only reason people were tuning into this pay-per-view was to see Brock Lesnar. Let's be fucking real.
I,
That's
Yeah.
it.
I think people
That's
had,
it.
I think people because this is the last major pay per view before WrestleMania. WWE's going to start like doing everything they possibly can to hype up as many possible matches as they can. Yay, awesome! Let's see some shit hit the fan. It did. It just hit the fan a lot harder than we thought it would, and by that I mean no surprise return, no debuts, no returns, just like.
Hey man, WWE has a track record though. Every time there's a terrible pay per view, the Raw ends up being really good. So maybe we have hope to hold on for.
All right, Steven, start this shit off.
Anywho, yeah, guys, this is the WWE FastLane 2016 pay-per-view review. Um, we're live here on my channel.
We're more like we're more like reviewing a murder scene of good wrestling
I
booking.
apologize for the delay. There's some technical issues with my Wi-Fi, but again, guys, that's around the point. Um, you may hear echoes from your end, but oh well, who cares? As always, I'm HEELSTEVEN, and I'm joined by three awesome people that you guys should check out, or else. Gentlemen, introduce yourselves in any order. It doesn't matter.
Well, since
I'm
Matt,
Chase Oliver, and if you want to check out my live review, I did one earlier, so go check that one out. I did a
That's
solo review.
it's a nice little butt plug.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
the pay per
You
view
gotta plug it.
the pay per view was so bad. Chase finished up his review in such a short amount of time. He was able to jump ship over to this one.
Oh yeah, dude, pulling an Iron Man status. I'm the real Iron Man, so gonna go
And
jump into another live review maybe after this one. Whoever wants to do it, let's go.
yours
So let's
truly-
talk about this shit all night. I love shitty WWE pay-per-views.
No.
Hello, everybody. My name is Connor, aka Oh God, kayfabe. Ugh. No, Matt. No. Finish that drink first. You deserve it. Asshole.
I'm just here to drink beer. Oh, I'm Matt from In the Rope Show. In the Rope Show! And no amount of alcohol, like a very ugly woman, could make this an attractive pay-per-view.
This was not Fastlane. This was a fucking handicap space. This is
But
what
let's
it was.
be honest, to all you people out there who are bitching and moaning about the pay-per-view being shit, and all you crying about Roman Reigns being in the main event, you guys are the same fucks who are going to tune in at WrestleMania.
I'm not complaining about
Don't
Roman
den-
winning. I'm complaining about how
I'm
he
not
won.
complaining either. I'm not complaining either. I thought it was the match itself was a good match, but nonetheless, the show sucked.
The main event was just. The main event was actually really good, but the ending was just what the flying f.
Super Roman. Remember, he's becoming the new John Cena as a new face of the company, so he's gotta
Don't
take
compare.
all the pain and the punishment.
If
Hey, Chase, I'm just saying what the YWC wants to hear, okay?
Now, you're saying the wrong information because if he was the new John Cena, he wouldn't have lost at WrestleMania 31. He would have ran through Brock Lesnar and been champion already.
Hey, Chase, even John Cena can lose at WrestleMania, all right?
Not in that fashion. They wouldn't overprotect Cena like that. Cena would have just double it. Like Rollins would have came out and Cena would have been like, yeah, you can't see me. Like screaming shit. So no.
I have no problem with Roman winning. It's how he fucking won. I felt like the match had some decent. It had good psychology. It was really well built. But I felt like the second Brock got back in the match, like as soon as after he was taken out the second time, it was like armbar or Kimura lock, steel chair, steel chair, steel chair, steel chair. Another steel chair. Brock rolls out, spear 1, 2, 3. It was like out of absolutely effing nowhere, and there was like no
that's the problem that they did with this match was that right when it was picking up, they ended it, and not only that, they didn't even highlight Reigns at all in this match. They made Reigns into like just some fucking ghost, and then they had Ambrose and Lesnar be the stars of the match. Like that's the problem with Reigns. That's how they booked it.
Here's the other issue, right? Dean Ambrose is from where?
Ohio.
Where was this pay-per-view?
Cleveland. No, Cleveland and Columbus are totally different.
Okay, but anyway, still, he was still fucking hot in this match. This crowd was hot for Dean Ambrose. The WWE was fucking shooting themselves in the foot. That's like having Daniel Bryan come out in the Royal Rumble. If fucking Dean Ambrose doesn't win here, the fans are gonna fucking boo regardless. If you don't have Dean Ambrose or Brock Lesnar win, the fans are gonna boo, and they fucking hated the decision. So that was bad all in itself.
And they did. But nonetheless, though, again, this pay-per-view sucked. I didn't watch the pre-show. I chose not to.
The pre-show match was actually.
I did hear that Kalisto won.
Yep, the pre-show matchup was actually. And that's another thing about this. The fucking booking of this was just atrocious from the beginning. And why did this matchup need to be on the pre-show?
Why did this match even need to happen?
That's another conversation that's for another video. But like, okay, I'm fine with them doing Kalisto Del Rio again. Okay, fine. 2 out of 3 falls. The matchup is at least going to have some good in-ring work from the two of them.
Connor, you came off laggy on that.
Why on God's green earth would you put this matchup in the pre-show and not R-Truth versus Curtis Axel, for example? I don't understand it.
It's just stupid. It's like this is how you treat the U.S. title. It's like you guys like say that Cena revived the U.S. title, but he didn't do anything to it. All he did was made it worse. So shut up.
Maybe they put it on the pre-show to get people amped up to order the WWE Network to watch the rest of the stuff that was coming. I hope that's not the case because
that's horrible marketing, like the worst type you could possibly can.
Not a good precursor for what was to come. That's for sure.
Tell you what, if you watch this really good matchup, you'll get nothing like it, and I mean that with all intensive purposes, on this pay-per-view.
This pay-per-view is a Ponzi scheme.
I love how Matt's just so thoroughly disappointed. It's like someone crushed his childhood. This is fantastic.
Yeah. But yeah, this show again, it just oh my god, this gave me through WrestleMania pretty much. But back to what I was saying, the first match on this card was the Divas tag team match, Becky and Sasha versus Team Bad. Whatever, right?
I mean, not bad, not horrible, but like
it's a terrible opening match, though. You shouldn't start your show at all with this type of action. These two teams are not known for fast-paced action. You have Tamina, who slows down a match a lot. You're pretty much just setting the expectation that this show is going to be slow and bummy. That's what you did with this match.
Yeah, this match made me realize just how clunky in the ring Tamina is. Oh my fucking god. She was slowing this shit down, and this was a mistake. I mean, I guess they're going to go with the triple threat at Mania. I think we were all in a general consensus about that.
Yeah.
But honestly, this match was just, it was just meh.
And with the exception of the finish, they made Becky look like a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the only thing that, like, the biggest issue that I was worried was, like, this is all about Sasha, which it more or less was. But the saving grace was that they were able to do the double tap out for the finish. But, like, that was literally the only saving grace for her. Other than that, she was, like, completely, I don't want to say buried because that's too strong of a word, but she rarely got any moves in. But, yeah.
Connor, I don't hear what you're saying, dude. Connor, I can't hear what you're saying, dude.
I can hear.
Yeah, I can hear him.
Now here's another question: was anybody actually invested in this match? Because I was not. Even like the build up on Monday Night Raw.
Nope.
Nothing. I did not fucking care about this. What's the
Owen Ziggler? Owen Ziggler was a scrap, dude. This match was a scrap. Like, this match was a waste of time. There was no reason to have this match. And it's funny because, like, y'all talk about Reigns no-selling shit. What about Owens and Ziggler in this match? Terrible no-selling. Terrible match between both these guys. I don't care what the fuck you guys say. Terrible. These guys were just lazy. Lazy execution, surprise super kicks. Why is Dolph Ziggler's bum ass doing sweet chin music? That is fucking disrespectful to the legend that is Shawn Michaels.
Exactly! Dolph Ziggler's a piece of shit! There it is! Everyone should know that, and if anyone disagrees with that, I'm sorry, you're fucking wrong. The guy's horrible, the gimmick makes no sense, he's not fucking showing off anything, it's basic fucking moves, and he copies from Shawn Michaels, and I hope Shawn Michaels fucking returns to the WWE to break his silence and to break his retirement just so he can kick Dolph Ziggler's fucking teeth down his throat so he can shut the fuck up! Alright, go ahead.
I think Matt needs to switch his Dolph Ziggler anti-coalition jacket to a straight jacket at this point in time. Just seems more appropriate. That way he can prevent from gouging his eyes out. But I mean, with the whole Owens fucking Ziggler thing, the really thing that pissed me off the most was, hey, let's take this whole year to build up the value of the Intercontinental Championship. Hey, last year Daniel Bryan won it in an epic ladder match. Hey, he had to retire. Hey, Ryback took it over, and then it's just kind of passed around to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is Intercontinental Champion, fantastic. Dean Ambrose, and then Kevin Owens somehow wins it back. They literally gave their so-called mid-card second-best championship a title shot on their pay-per-view, again, the one that they want to make A-grade, in literally 6 days.
It made me think of the Attitude Era. The Attitude Era played hot potato with their titles a lot, actually.
But it's not. I get that completely. It's not as hot potato-y. But the thing that pissed me off the most was like, hey, this is the prestigious Intercontinental Championship. Hey, so you're not doing anything on Sunday, right? Cool, awesome. And see, Chase is so mad he's walking away.
But that's something. Yeah, I agree with you. Yes, with their mid-card titles, they're kind of bad with that. If it's not the main event for the WWE, or if it's not a main star in the WWE, they will not emphasize the importance of your match on a pay-per-view or build up a story. That's the problem with the WWE. They've been having this problem for the past few years. They're still having this problem where they don't build up feuds properly at all. It's, let's have a match and another fucking match, and we'll get on commentary, and then we'll maybe have a match on a pay-per-view, but it's just generic. It's so fucking lazy.
Lazy indeed. Straight laziness, motherfuckers.
And I think the only point to this Owens and Ziggler bullshit, and it's something that me and Connor were talking about, is that now we're probably going to get Owens and AJ Styles at WrestleMania, so it's just to give Owens a victory before his match with AJ Styles, and I'm sure AJ is going to go over, so that's Owens winning the title back just to lose it to AJ, so there's that. Sorry, Steven.
Hot potato, hot potato, hot
potato. Hot potato, hot potato, hot.
Don't make it worse than
Kevin Owens is going to be a 7-time Intercontinental Champion by next year.
He's going to be the new Chris Jericho. The fatter, more French-Canadian Chris Jericho.
Don't say that. What's wrong with you?
Suck
Don't you ever disrespect the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Exactly, Chris Jericho.
Can we just, for the love of God, skip the 6-man tag? I didn't like this to begin with, and just
didn't make sense to me. That 6-man tag didn't make sense.
I fell asleep during it.
Over the place, it was just a fucking fuck fest.
I would have tolerated this if the Wyatts won, but like.
But then again, though, do we really care about Braun Strowman or Luke Harper or fucking or fucking Eric Rowan at this point? No, we don't give a shit.
Can we please talk about how Ryback?
Can you imagine if fucking Bray was in this match and Bray got pinned? Who got pinned, by the way?
Harper.
Harper.
Harper, the only one that matters in the Wyatt family.
Can we talk about how the WWE has now fully, or almost fully, transitioned Ryback into his Goldberg transformation? It's getting so close now.
Except ironically, in the team of him, Big Show, and Kane, you can technically consider him the rookie/jobber. Ugh.
Yeah.
You've got Isaac Yankem, Captain Insano, and Ryberg against the unknown Wyatt families. Why did these things... I'm pretty sure someone said in a tweet, and I'm pretty much agreeing with them, that Big Show and Kane are destined to be tag team forever. Like, it doesn't matter what you'll do. No matter where you put them, they'll just somehow find their way back to each other.
Hey, they had a mediocre match against Chris Masters and Carlito at WrestleMania 22.
Matt, that was a decade ago. Just keep that in mind, too. Just you bringing that up just reminded me of the fact that happened 10 years ago, and 10 years later, it's like, what year is this? Jesus Christ.
I know. So, I mean, look, you guys can tell we're not going to go all over the place with this, and oh my god, I see a picture of Shinsuke Nakamura with Triple H. Chase, Shinsuke, and God.
Did you just get a hard on?
Who cares?
Sorry, I Shinsuke!
I guess WWE did a press release on their YouTube channel with all the...
I'm going to watch this after this, but that's around the point, though, guys. So, Shinsuke Nakamura is now with NXT. Now, that is more entertaining than this fucking FastLane pay-per-view. Let's be honest here, okay? But, continuing we are, right? After this, I believe we had... Divas title match, Charlotte and Brie Bella.
Yep.
Overall, I thought it was a solid match. I'm not saying it was a fucking amazing, oh my god, shit kind of match, but it was there.
They tried. They at least tried. They did. Yeah. They did their job. That's all. That's all I can appreciate. It wasn't the most crispest scene I've ever seen, but at least they told a story. Unlike most of these fuckers tonight. Unlike Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens' lazy bum ass. So yeah.
I felt bad because like Chase was saying, Brie was trying. But I felt like there were moments at the match where it was just really awkward because there was a couple of botches and it was just like, ugh.
Yeah, hey, she can put on a better crossface than John Cena. I can say that. Like, John Cena's lazy. She did a great job on that crossface.
Touche on that one.
I was a little... I mean, the match was okay, but the build to this match was just like...
out of left field.
Oh, there it is. Brie Bella versus Charlotte. There you go.
And again,
out of nowhere, Brie Bella was like they made Brie Bella the bitch of the Divas division, the jobber of the Divas division for a while now, and all of a sudden she's getting a title match.
It's your Cinderella story.
I like the tribute.
Divas champion.
I'm gonna say this. I like the tribute that Brie did wearing Bryan's kick pads, the ones that he wore at WrestleMania 30.
Mm-hmm.
That is shocking to hear you say that.
I thought that was cool.
That was nice. She did a Nikki Bella elbow, but no fans care about Nikki Bella, apparently. I don't know why.
How's her neck doing? Is it better?
She did the kick.
Yeah. I hope Nikki Bella comes back soon. She's a saving grace of the Divas. She's like the one diva people care about. They boo or cheer, it doesn't matter. At least they're interested.
Yeah.
Exactly. But again, I thought, with me saying earlier, it told a good story, and that's all that mattered. So, like I said back then, I would have preferred if they did the whole have Brie win the belt. It doesn't have to be a long run. Have her drop the belt at that Toronto show, March to WrestleMania on the network. But again, that's from here or there. After this, we had
AJ Jericho.
I believe I'm off with these matches, but I believe it was AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho. I thought it was a good match. Now,
Yeah,
was it Betches? No, in my opinion, but it was still a solid, entertaining match to watch.
That was probably match of the night to me.
Yeah, match of the night.
Yeah,
Definitely.
but
no, I give the triple threat
Fault is,
match of the night.
absolutely.
I give triple threat match of the night. Gordon. AJ
Ah.
Jericho. Okay, AJ Jericho was good, but it was really, really fucking sloppy compared to the triple threat. Triple threat,
no,
it was
I'm not gonna
clean
argue-
and
I'm not
crisp.
gonna argue
It was
that.
clean. Triple threat was more clean and crisp. The AJ Jericho match, like, I'm sorry, Chris Jericho, dude.
No,
He's just such a stiff now. He's he can't take anything.
The finish turned me off of the triple threat. That was
Yeah, the finish left a really bad taste in my mouth. I had to wash it out.
Wait, AJ Jericho didn't leave a bad taste in his mouth. The terrible transition to the Styles Clash, and then the calf killer where AJ was just didn't know what Jericho was trying to do next, and so then he hooks on a calf killer. I'm just saying that not the smoothest scene I've watched.
No, I'm not saying it is, but to me, no, I get your point though.
AJ Jericho, it was just there, man. Like it was a fine matchup, but it wasn't anything special. Like
And really, I had an original prediction. I thought they were going to have a BS finish where it was going to be a double count out or maybe a DQ that was going to lead to another match at WrestleMania, like a 2 out of 3 falls match or something like that. But I really don't think that anymore. Now it seems as if it's going to be Owens and AJ Styles, which I think is better. But I mean, that's all they had Chris Jericho. It's Chris Jericho just getting AJ Styles warmed up, prepared, so he can do the WWE style of wrestling, so he can move on to Kevin Owens to win the IC title, and then to probably do absolutely nothing. So there we go. We'll have Owens and AJ at WrestleMania. I'm sure it'll be a very entertaining technical match.
I don't even know if we're gonna have that. I think they're just gonna do a ladder match again.
No, that's not going to be the new Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal match. I don't think that's going to be.
They might. I mean, some guys need some WrestleMania paychecks, bro.
Damn it, Chase! Don't do that. Bring back the Money in the Bank ladder match. Have that a staple again at WrestleMania. If we're gonna do a fucking ladder match,
Guys, is it safe to say that the feud's over now? Jericho and Styles, it's finally over.
yes, it's over. It's over.
They shook hands. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they made some goopy tag team later.
Oh, well.
Why
God,
AJ?
I was thinking about this. If Kevin Owens and Jericho had a heel tag team, oh my God, that would be gold. Gold. That would be fucking awesome.
Speaking of awesome, Edge and Christian did their promotion for their show. Totally reeks of awesomeness.
I'll be honest, that was brutal as shit.
I'll be honest, Steven, that was probably one of my favorite segments on this entire fucking pay-per-view.
How?
Everything else was so boring. I was fucking that's why, Chase, I was bored. It's bad when you're bored watching a pay-per-view of just wrestling matches. I was bored.
This made no sense. You have it.
Yeah, and I'm fine with it not making sense. I was entertained, though. It was fucking entertaining. I don't care that it didn't build anything. Entertain me.
Jay boring. Jay boring.
No, it was not boring.
Jay boring.
It was fucking entertaining.
I was fine with it.
Boring. Oh yeah.
That shit's awesome.
I was fine with it until fucking League of Nations came out.
Yes, they fucking killed the entire segment for me. Oh my God. Wait. Okay. After, when Edge and Christian left, and they made the joke on League of Nations, and fucking New Day is like twerking, and fucking Edge is flopping the money, and then like Christian picks up the money, and like New Day's like scrambling to pick up the money. That shit was so entertaining. Like, I don't care that, yeah, it didn't lead to anything. That fucking sucks. But come on. It was fun, at least.
No, it was a waste of time.
It was a waste of time, but so was this pay-per-view. But at least this waste of time was somewhat entertaining, Chase.
It wasn't entertaining at all. It was stupid. It was
Well, that's a subjective answer. You don't think it was fun. I thought it was fun.
No, it wasn't. The New Day are just so.
I thought it was.
Like,
I thought it was
funny when they're naturally funny, not when they're trying to be funny. They're just so fucking brutal sometimes.
So our good buddy Mitch posted a review of his and his FastLane pay-per-view just because I thought those were really funny. Quote, "I've had farts better than this pay-per-view."
Yeah, I will agree with that.
I said probably right. Actually, then we had, right after this, literally right after this, we had R-Truth against Social Outcast member Curtis Axel.
Why?
Oh my God, that shit was so stupid.
I'll say this. I'll say this. For a minute when that happened, I thought, okay, because Social Outcast had 4 people and out came, our truth. Maybe they'll bring out, just maybe they'll bring out Kaz and Enzo. You've been hearing these rumors for weeks.
No.
Hell, I even thought for a minute they're gonna bring out Kaz and Enzo during the New Day and fucking League of Nations segment.
Too, but...
You know what I thought was going to happen? And tell me if y'all agree or disagree. I thought this was a setup to a triangle triple threat TLC match at WrestleMania 32 when Edge and Christian would have brought it up, and the Dudleys would have walked out and the Usos would have walked out, and bam! There's your WrestleMania fucking awesome match. How good would that have been?
But then they would ruin the Dudleys heel thing, because remember, they're not breaking.
No, but think about that. Think about that. The Dudleys during that match could avoid the tables, but use every other weapon. That could be kind of interesting, right? And then they could be put through the table. There's stuff you could play with that,
Well, but the thing is, I'm more excited to see Dudleys and Usos just one-on-one, so that way I can get the moment where Bubba Ray slaps Devon. He's like, Devon, screw the tables, and the fans just go booing like crazy.
Well,
sure. The Dudley Boys gimmick right now can't work in a TLC match, because then it's just like you expect them to use tables. You can't avoid table spots with them the whole match, and then later on, if you have New Day and the Usos put them through tables, you're just getting the New Day babyface heat they don't need. So it's just a waste of time, in all honesty.
It was at this point that I tweeted out that this pay-per-view has failed the WWE wellness policy officially.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that has been confirmed.
I mean, if they wanted to do some Golden Truth crap, they could have just done Goldust and R-Truth in the freaking backstage segment.
Raw or the
backstage
kickoff
segment.
show.
Because what is this really going to build up to? A pre-show segment maybe at WrestleMania? With Goldust and R-Truth, that's it. It's not going to go anywhere else.
Well, at least the main event was somewhat salvageable.
Okay, I will retract my statement, Chase. The main event was the match of the night.
It was.
It was better than Owens and Jericho.
Owens and Jericho happened on this show. What show were you watching? Were you watching the WWE Network special Madison Square Garden? You said Owens and Jericho.
I mean, Owens and fucking...
See, this is how much this pay-per-view has affected this poor young man.
Yeah.
He is so disgruntled. He is so distraught. He is so out of it.
He's going back to the WWE Live special.
It was better than Jericho and AJ Styles. It was better than that. But God.
But that finish was just...
Time out. Are we at the main event already? It's been that fast?
Yes!
Dude, yeah.
It's the fast lane to the main event, Steven!
Well, fuck me then. God,
it's more like the fast lane to the exit.
God damn.
It's bad. It's bad.
And, okay, I thought the match overall was a great good match. For what it was a decent match.
It told a good it told a good story.
The finish sucked. That's my biggest complaint of the whole thing.
It was just
the finish was rushed. He hit Roman Reigns with a chair like 4 or 5 times, yet Roman still got up and did the spear. It's like you're not going to sell it at all
because he's wearing bulletproof vest.
No, he's not wearing a bulletproof vest. He's ready to play laser tag at any time. That's all that fucking thing is. That's a laser tag vest. I'm just saying.
He's from Samoa, so he knows how to take all those hits. Believe that.
I am not against Roman winning the match at all. I am not.
Chase, didn't we say on the
TeamHEEL
podcast like, yo, the story made sense with Roman?
Why is it when Seth Rollins turned on Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins hit Roman Reigns in the back like once, Roman's down, he hit him a few more times, he's down, but yet after a grueling match where he gets German suplexed, F5'd, and hit with a chair like 5 times, he can immediately get up for that spear.
I don't know, why does John Cena do the same shit?
That's what I'm saying! Ah! You proved my point! You proved my point! You proved my point. He is John Cena. I told you.
If you want to hear more idiots talk, go check out the InTheRopesShow channel, because I'm not done yet. Why does Dolph Ziggler get up every time he out of nowhere? Why does Kevin Owens get up out of nowhere? Just saying. Why does Brock Lesnar no sell fucking shit? Brock Lesnar went to
and that's all. But why'd you say John Cena first, Jace?
Because I was trying to prove a point that every wrestler fucking does it.
Yeah.
Every fucking wrestler no sells. It's not fucking anything new. We've seen it before.
But who does it the most?
Brock Lesnar.
John Cena.
Undertaker.
John Cena.
Hey.
John Cena.
Yeah, right. No, Brock Lesnar does it more than John Cena, dude. Brock
Your
Lesnar
mom.
Brock Lesnar kicked out. Brock Lesnar got tombstoned on wood, and he got
John Cena doesn't tap out. He no sells.
It's
Chase.
actually bullshit. He's tapped out to Kurt Angle before.
Okay, yeah, but nobody fucking remembers that. Nobody, the WWE buried that fact.
Brock Lesnar freaking had him in the Kimura, and he was able to like use his bad hand to low blow him.
But Brock Lesnar's still tapped out to The Undertaker, technically.
He gave him a middle finger and he passed out. He didn't tap out at all.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh,
Shut up, Steven!
We're talking about technicalities in a form of entertainment.
Look, the
things are
problem is
predetermined.
the problem isn't Reigns in and no sell. It's just the match itself. It's because they made Reigns such a ghost in the match.
I agree.
That's part of it, and it just came out of like.
It's like, but if they would have done the same thing with Daniel Bryan, fans would have jizzed and said this was the greatest main event ever. Daniel Bryan could have done this.
I wouldn't have said that.
You guys wouldn't complain one bit.
This matchup was supposedly going to happen.
Oh, really? Let's go back to your WrestleMania 30 review then, Matt. What did you say about the triple threat when Bryan got through all those tables? And
The story there was good, and that was a logical conclusion to have him destroy all the Breakfast Club members.
What's wrong with what Reigns did then, of no selling? Then what's wrong with Reigns no selling like that then?
Yeah, but Daniel, at least, he was like, it looked hurt, and he was holding his neck, and they brought him out on a stretcher, and he came back. I mean,
yeah, he was taking on a stretcher, and he freaking rips off like he's Superman. Oh, yeah, because Reigns was on a stretcher this match, right? He freaking just got hit with the chair a couple times, and then freaking was able to recover real quick because adrenaline boosted in and speared Dean Ambrose. That doesn't make sense, right?
But why? But after the match, he didn't seem hurt at all. He seemed like he was absolutely fine.
I smell the seeds of another rant off. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm just saying, man. Like, people shitting on Reigns no selling and shit like that. That's like the biggest.
But Chase, yes, maybe I said that during my WrestleMania 30 review, but I haven't been sucking Daniel Bryan's dick since then. All right.
I'm just saying, like, if you
that was a good. Hey, and maybe I'm biased because I was there live, and you were biased when you were there live at that Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, Mister.
You got a
Come
point
on.
There. You got a point there. You got a point there.
When you're somewhere live watching a WWE event, it's a little bit different. You like it a little bit more. You may overrate it a little bit.
Undertaker and Brock Lesnar is still a great match. Like, no one's denying that that's not a great match though.
So
that was a great
Connor?
Connor, what's the score right now? We're tied, right? Matt.
Dude,
Matt,
I'm just saying. I'm just gonna throw some quick things in here.
See, guys, you get a review and you get a debate. The debate was better than the paper.
No, I love talking to Chase because at least me and Chase kind of go at it. It's fun.
No, it's just I don't understand when people are hating for Reigns for no selling when all these other motherfuckers do it. It's just like it's like so stupid. It's like that's the one thing that like you take away from this. Like if anything, you should take away how poorly executed the match was. This match is triple threat, no DQ. Why is Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns already knowing? Hey, we ain't gonna beat Lesnar. Grab Reigns, you grab a steel chair or the steel steps because you're bigger. Ambrose, you go grab a bunch of fucking weapons. You're known for in your matches in the past for throwing chairs in like crazy. Why didn't they just do this from the beginning? Like, that's what the stupid thing about this match is that they didn't do that at the beginning. They didn't make Reigns feel like he deserved the main event of WrestleMania whatsoever because they just made him a ghost the whole match, man. They just made Reigns just feel intercontinental and just have him come out to hit his moves, and that's it. They didn't do anything.
The build wasn't that great. It was between Brock Lesnar and breaking up friends. It was more about Dean and Brock than it was anything else. It was it was supposed to have. It was a match that was supposed to have magnanimous ramifications for the main event of WrestleMania for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Something that the Royal Rumble usually does every single year, and instead we get a lackluster build. Was anybody jumping out of their seats when Roman Reigns won? No. But to be honest with you, with the exception of maybe Dean, would anybody do the same thing? Probably not, because everyone fucking knew what this matchup was going to do, what this matchup was all about, and just like that finish was just like, I attribute that finish of the FastLane pay-per-view very similar to the finish of the Roman Reigns-Dean Ambrose match at Survivor Series. It was very similar in terms of like, that's it.
There's nothing more to it. Because they didn't build up the match to give Dean Ambrose at least some credit that he could win. You know, like they had one dirty deed spot and that's it. The match started to pick up and then they ended it just like that. That's the WWE's problem. They didn't make this match feel that like all three men were deserving and stuff like that. It's like Cena has had a bunch of matches in his career where at least like yeah he won, but at least like you felt equal footing with the superstars that he wrestled. But in this match, there was no equal footing. No one looked good in this match, in my opinion, minus Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar
Yeah,
doesn't do his job. Like Lesnar ending the streak, everyone's like, "Oh, put over young talent." Like people bitch about fucking Cena and all these other fucking old wrestlers, like Randy Orton not putting over young talent. What the fuck is Brock Lesnar doing? This guy ain't putting over anyone. This dude just like he ended the streak. He's supposed to be this big time dude. If you beat him, it's a big deal. I feel like WWE should have just done Lesnar versus Reigns 1-on-1. That's where they messed up here. They didn't do Reigns and Lesnar 1-on-1.
yeah, and I agree, and I feel like that would have been a nice little, rematch for WrestleMania 31. And I think that is the main issue. When you throw when you throw in Dean Ambrose here, right? He's such a fan favorite. He's such a fan favorite that you have the fans chanting for Dean Ambrose, and Roman is just left behind, right?
I'll say this though. To me, if you're gonna do Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar in the rematch, I'm all fine with that. Don't get me wrong, but it has to be for the championship. You just can't have them go at it in a one-on-one match.
But the thing is, with FastLane going for Mania, at least they're fighting for a Mania championship match. Because if you were going to go down the route that you went anyways, you might as well have just done Reigns versus Lesnar here 1-on-1. So that way Reigns could have gotten a big win heading. Because like Lesnar's not doing his job. Lesnar's just freaking like I like watching Brock Lesnar. Don't get me wrong, he's fucking fun as hell to watch. But it's just like he's not doing anything to help the company. Like the company is like pretty much just protecting his dumb ass just so that way he can go beat up more people.
And here's going to be the interesting thing. Over this next period of 6 weeks to build up the main event of WrestleMania 32 between Triple H and Roman Reigns, will the WWE succeed at making Triple H that much more of an asshole in the eyes of the fans than Roman Reigns, so the fans might cheer Roman Reigns a little more than they do Triple H? Because if not, if they don't get Roman Reigns over by the time WrestleMania 32 hits, it's going to be brutal. It's going to be fucking brutal when Roman Reigns wins. So they have 6 weeks. God only knows what they can do.
Triple H is entering as the #1 babyface of the company. All these hypocrite fans over here saying, "Oh, Triple H buries young talent, doesn't put anyone over," but yet they're cheering for him to bury Roman Reigns. That's so hilarious to me.
No. I don't want Triple H to bury Roman Reigns. I want the WWE to do their fucking job and get Roman Reigns over as a babyface so it's actually a big moment at WrestleMania. I don't want Roman Reigns to fail. I don't hate Roman Reigns. I hate the way the WWE's booked Roman Reigns. I feel like he could do a good job, but they're giving him so much crap. And the fans are reacting to how crappy it's been. I don't think the fans just hate him. The fans don't just hate Roman Reigns to hate him. They hate the way the WWE has handled him. It's not Roman Reigns' fault. I mean, he's trying. The guy's fucking trying. It's just been bad. It's fucking bad. That's all. Now they have 6 weeks. Do y'all think in 6 weeks fans are going to switch to Roman? I really don't think so.
There's only one way they'd be able to do that, through some sort of saving grace, and they won't do it. They won't be able to do it.
Well, add Dean in? No, I do not want to see a 3-way.
No, that will make it worse. That's like adding Daniel Bryan to the match.
No,
because see, the thing is, people say, "Oh, they need to make this a triple threat. This main event's gonna get pooned on." Look, they've had many main events that got pooned on. Look at 22, look at 23. Shawn and Cena and Triple H. The fans were booing Cena. It doesn't matter. Like, Triple H is like entering as the #1 babyface of this company right now. He's entering WrestleMania as the #1 babyface. The problem is, if you put Dean Ambrose in this match, you're pretty much just overprotecting Reigns again. You need to have this motherfucker finally sink or swim. That's the problem with Reigns' booking. They've never let this guy sink or swim. They've always had some fucking excuse, some fucking backup plan, just in case something goes wrong. Like, look at WrestleMania 31. Perfect chance. Could Reigns sink or swim? Is he a main eventer? Is he going to be your next guy? No, let's just have Seth Rollins cash in and shit like that. We'll have something else to do with Roman Reigns later. They have a Bray Wyatt feud. Who gives a fuck about Bray Wyatt? He's a waste of time. You go down to Reigns versus Ambrose at Survivor Series. Right decision. You give Reigns a championship. Now let's see what he can do as champion. No, let's try to make you guys feel bad for the 6'4", 235-pound, rock-looking motherfucker in Roman Reigns. Let's have Sheamus cash in. Oh, feel bad for Roman, guys. feel bad for him. You know, Roman Reigns, you got to feel bad for Roman. It's like, you can't feel bad for this guy. This guy looks like a fucking Mack truck. How can you feel bad for this motherfucker?
Chase, you're finally going to get your wish. Because WrestleMania 32, Roman's going to beat Triple H. He's going to hold the championship for a few months, and then we'll see.
That's not my wish. My wish is for Triple H to keep the belt.
Well, you know, but I'm saying
I want Triple H to. I want to prove to people that WWE is not about Roman Reigns, and to prove that, I need Triple H to win. And
then who takes the belt from Triple H? John Cena?
Yeah, that's the only man that can take it from him. What, Seth? I'm just saying.
Spoiler.
This is what you guys. This is what you guys don't. You guys don't want young talent to succeed. Like the fans. I'm not talking about you guys, but the fans, they don't want young talent to succeed. So you know what? Let's just give Triple H the title. Let's keep the belt on him. Let's have Seth Rollins come back, get buried by Triple H. Then afterwards, when you guys start bitching about Seth Rollins, I'm going to bring out Roman Reigns, and you guys are going to be like, huh, he was proving this point for the longest time, yet we didn't fucking listen. We were sitting here just hitting on Roman Reigns just for the fact that we can hate on him. And when John Cena goes on, buries Braun Strowman's goofy ass, faces Triple H at the greatest main event of SummerSlam history. Then we have Cena become the 16-time world champion, come WrestleMania 33 in Orlando, where it's going to be a shit life stadium. We have Reigns versus Cena finally, and then you guys will understand this is how WWE works. This is fucking terrible.
Well, I think Roman's going to win, and he's going to hold the belt till Seth Rollins comes back, and they're going to resume that feud. So,
if Reigns wins, good for him. Man. Reigns wins, good for him. But honestly, though,
they're not going to fuck him over 2 main events in a row, Chase.
That actually would be really funny. Now that
if they fuck him over 2 main events in a row, he is not the face of the company. It's done.
Yeah, that's what
unless they really think that by fucking him over 2 years in a row, that's going to give them so much babyface sympathy that he's actually going to get fans liking him. Maybe I can make a case for that. But
as much as I completely agree with Chase as far as that would be much preferable to have Triple H hold it, they're not going to do that. WWE's not going to do that.
Why is that much more preferable? That sounds like a terrible future. I don't want to see Triple H and John Cena. Like, I just want Triple H to win to prove to people that what I'm saying is, like, when people say Reigns is the next Cena and Reigns is the next star, I think that's why people hate Reigns a lot, is because people believe that way too much. They buy into it way too much, to the fact where they just get overclouded and they think of the worst already with Reigns instead of thinking of what positives Reigns can bring to the table. And the thing is, it's like, I think all Shield guys can bring great positives. Like, I look at it like this. The Shield guys are the future stars of the company. I don't just look at Reigns as being the guy. I look at all 3 Shield members, and they're the guys of the next generation. But everyone just looks at Reigns, hates on him, overrates Rollins to the point where it just drives me insane, and definitely overrates Dean Ambrose to the point where it's just like, no, you guys are delusional in what you think of Dean Ambrose. So it's just like, that's the problem, is it's like, they don't view it as how I view it, where all 3 of these guys are stars. They're major fucking players. And
yeah, they make me think of, not in terms of characters or in terms of gimmicks, but I think like a Dean Ambrose, if we're going to compare them, I think would be like in the Attitude Era, like a Mick Foley. Like, I feel like Dean Ambrose is going to be that transitional guy who will win the title a few times, probably pass it on. Yeah, and then like Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, like a Stone Cold Rock, in terms of like them propelling the company over. I agree with you. Yes.
What's wrong with that? Like, that's
no, there's nothing wrong with that.
If the fans like just view it like, oh, it's just gonna be the Roman. It's like, look, Vince. Okay, there's a reason why Vince has billions of dollars and us motherfuckers are on YouTube scraping for that change, because Vince knows what's best for business. Like, you guys really think Triple H is going to make this company better? No, Triple H is going to make this company fucking worse. Okay? Like, Vince knows what he's doing. And Vince's strategy is that he always believes to be successful, you need that simple baby face. Vince has done it throughout the fucking years. He always has had some simple baby face in his corner, and it has led him to the top. Hogan, simple ass baby face. Stone Cold, simple ass baby face. Like, it's easy things that you can making you relate to Roman Reigns. And the problem is, too, there's not a bunch of options for people to kind of get to, to say, like, oh, well, if Reigns doesn't work out, there's someone else in the fold. Because at least in the Attitude Era, Stone Cold, if he didn't work out, you had Rock, you had Jericho, you had Triple H, you had Mick Foley, guys that could probably take away from Stone Cold. Same with Hogan. You had Macho Man, you had blah, blah, blah. Cena, he didn't really have that, but he did have Batista and Orton. He didn't have the depth that Hogan and Austin did. So if they failed, they had all the background, they had all the back support. But at least with Cena, he had two other dudes to help him out. Reigns, they haven't really done anything with, like, he only has Seth Rollins. They only have Seth Rollins to fall back on because they've done such a poor job at building up everyone else. They don't have the depth that they should.
Yeah.
Agreed. No, I 100% agree with you. So hopefully, they work on his character because that's kind of the biggest problem with him. So if they can make him a badass, stop highlighting his weaknesses, maybe he'll get over. But only time will tell.
But Triple H and Reigns, I think it's going to be a great match because I think Triple H he always puts on great matches at Mania time. I think this is going to be a match to surprise people. I think Triple H is going to. I hope Triple H. I just want Triple H to win just to shut up these fans, dude, because these fans just don't know what they're talking about at the time. They think Reigns is the next big star. If Reigns wins, good for him. But that afterwards it's just going to be a feud with Del Rio. It's going to be a waste of time, or revisiting Sheamus or something. But
let's hope not. Let's hope not.
I just think it's funny that fans are now cheering Triple H. They hate when young talent gets buried, but they're okay with Reigns game. That's just what makes no sense to me. It's god damn.
Dude, it's wrestling fans. What do you expect from today's fans?
WrestleMania, woohoo!
Exactly, dude. WrestleMania is almost here. I can't believe it. Holy shit! The next pay per view review will be WrestleMania 32, live from Dallas, Texas,
in our hotel room.
Steven, it's not going to be right after WrestleMania. You do realize it's going to take us some time to get back to our hotels.
Maybe the next day. Maybe.
God, I want to know how drunk we're going to be reviewing WrestleMania 32 in the hotel room.
That's the next question.
Maybe Monday morning. Early Monday morning.
No. We're doing it that night. Maybe, probably, hopefully.
It just depends on how fast we can get back to our hotel room.
If we take the fast lane, we might
Shut
get there.
the
Okay.
fuck up.
All right. Okay.
You asshole.
Taking that fast lane, bruh. I'll tell you guys what. This is pretty much. I think we're gonna wrap it up here.
Let's take some calls, Steven.
We can't.
I know. I'm kidding. I know.
Remember that. I think we talked long enough. Again, listen, fast. Listen,
Pat's gonna say that in the hotel.
I'm drunk. Let's take some calls, Steven. Shut up.
Pick up the hotel. Call a hotel right now.
yeah, flat rates. Yeah.
Oh,
well,
shit.
My name's not in the room, so.
I want to give a shout out to Rodrigo Lopez. Salud a Chile para el Walo. Okay.
What did he say, Steven? What did he say? Translate.
Shout out to Chile, the country, from El Walo. All right, brother.
Food.
Okay.
The country, Chile. All right, brother. No problem. No problema. All right. So that was the pay-per-view, the review, I guess. All right. So A, B, C, and D. We're going to the round table here. All right. I'm gonna give it a D. I'm being sincere here. Connor, what about you?
Yeah. The only two things that really saved it for me were really AJ Jericho and the triple threat. That was about it.
But as an overall grade, A, B, C, or D?
I just said D.
All right, D. Okay, the D. All right. What about you, Matt?
Give it the D.
I'm going to give it the D as well. It didn't deserve a C. It didn't deserve an F. It was a D. 100%. It fucked the fans that much to where it needs the D.
Steven, we need to rename this FastLane 2016 preview, review and results. We gave it the D.
What about you, Chase?
I give it the letter W, or WWE logic.
Alrighty then, there you go. Overall round table average was a D grade. In the comment threads, guys, let us know your overall grade for WWE FastLane 2016. You know what's funny? I'm gonna say this right now. They had Machine Gun Kelly at FastLane. Yeah, okay, he's from Ohio, fine. You mean to tell me you could have done a segment with Kevin Owens?
Nah.
I'm just saying.
And a weak-ass power bomb again?
Wait till Mania.
I know, right? But,
Flow Rider.
Bo Rider.
No, Florida.
Florida, yeah.
Florida.
Why is Florida performing in Dallas? That makes no sense.
Wait, Flo Rida is performing at WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's doing the theme song. Don't they always have the person that does the theme song?
I don't know.
They've done that the
Maybe.
last 3 years.
That's gonna suck. They should bring back Brodus Clay to perform with all the fat black women again.
Oh no. Oh no. There we go.
Because that
All right,
shit was awesome.
All right, I'd say, guys, we're gonna wrap up the show now. All right, we thank you all tonight for tuning in live. If you're not, you listen to if you're not, you listen to the playback. You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Check out the YouTube channel, which you're on right now. Hit that subscribe button. Share this through all your social media out there. Check me out on Instagram at HeelSteven. Snapchat. Yes, I have a fucking Snapchat.
It's all these.
Got a fucking Snapchat!
All right. If you want to buy a T-shirt, go over to the HeelSteven store over at Spreadshirt at HeelSteven.Spreadshirt.com. Or if not, you can always go to the OkayFabe store.
Yeah.
And buy yourself an OkayFabe T-shirt apparel.
And remember, if you buy one T-shirt, or actually, you have to buy.
I'm sure me kind of be wearing some shirts during Mania weekend, but yeah. Again, guys, thank you all. Connor, take it away.
Cool. My name is Connor, a.k.a. Oh, God, this pay-per-view. OkayFabe. Follow me on Twitter at OkayFabe, where I live tweet during pay-per-views, Raws, and Impact Wrestlings on the various sorts. YouTube.com/OkayFaber. Facebook.com/OkayFaber. Spreadshirt store. OkayFabe.Spreadshirt.com. New design coming in literally a couple of days. There'll be a new shirt and a new commercial, and possibly a new coupon code. Who never knows? For some OkayFabe merch.
Guy doing commercial in Dallas. Guy doing commercial in Dallas.
I'm just saying, there's a new design coming. Just keep your eyes peeled. Check out the channel. Check out the Facebook, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
All right, Matt, take it away, brother from New Orleans. Take it away.
And I'm Matt from And the Rope Show! I had a lot of fun. Thank you for having me on this FastLane 2016 review. God damn, what a horrible show. You can follow me on YouTube, which is youtube.com/InTheRopesShow2. You can follow us at Twitter at @InTheRopesShow. We also have a Facebook group, which is called the ITRS Treehouse, because what happens in the treehouse stays in the treehouse. Thank you so much for having me on. My God, what a horrible fucking show. Hopefully all the alcohol in the world can drown out that horrible memory. Go ahead, Chase.
You guys can check out my channel, but also check me out tomorrow on the Post-Raw Rundown on the OkayFabe channel. We're going to be talking about probably one of the greatest Raws ever, because every time WWE has a bad pay-per-view, they always come out with a great Raw. So let's hope that they have a great Raw tomorrow. So check out OkayFabe's channel for that. Check out my channel for other videos and stuff like that. Follow me on Twitter. Follow everyone else. Team Heel Podcast. You know what it is.
Indeed. All right. We thank you all again, guys. So yeah, I'm HeelSteven.
I'm Connor, a.k.a. OkayFabe.
And I'm Matt from And the Rope Show!
Yeah, I'm Chase Oliver.
All right, guys, we are out like Janet Jackson's titties, and practice give me some flaws, everybody. Good night, or good morning, or the fuck you're at right now. The road to WrestleMania is almost here, guys. Almost there.
Smooth like sandpaper.